It all leads to this moment. It started with stepping out and discovering what you're capable of. Planning your future while learning, serving, and getting a real collegiate experience. Because the place you start can change everything. Itawamba Community College. You belong here.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC Athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
I stand alone with fire inside. This heart's a drum, I won't subside. Against the odds, I'll rise again with passion burning in my veins.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
ICC fans, we've got you covered like never before. The all-new Let'sGoICC.com is your award-winning home for everything ICC athletics, and when it's game time or showtime, head to Let'sGoICCTV.com, the official streaming home for ICC athletics, fine arts, and other special events. Watch it live or on demand anytime, anywhere. Let'sGoICC.com and Let'sGoICCTV.com, your front row seat for all things ICC.
Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, out to the nightcap here in Fulton as we're just moments away from the Guaranteed Bank opening tip here between ICC and Hinds in the semifinal round of the NJCAA Region 23 tournament here in Fulton, Mississippi. If you're just now joining us, Jones picked up a 93-77 win over Southwest. They'll await the winner of tonight's contest. We're going to take you to the floor for tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups from PA announcer Sam Ferris, the proud owner of Samstown Market in Manatee.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the starting lineup for our second Region 23 semifinal matchup. First for Mr. Golden scoreboard from Hinds Community College. Led by head coach Jonathan Neville and assistant coach Margaret Cyrus. A 6-foot sophomore from the SEC, number 0, Jackie Allen. A 6'7" sophomore from Jackson, number 1, Austin Randall. A 5'11" sophomore from Jackson, number 4, Marquez Thompson. A 6'8" freshman from Gambia, number 24, Henry Picard, Sean. And a 6'4" freshman from Troy, New York, number 30, Terrence Roy.
supply it, yeah. I ain't tryna waste no time, yeah. I ain't even hit my prime, yeah. I ain't there yet, but I got it, yeah. Blood all over my body, yeah. Might look like I'm robbing, yeah. I'm with the gang and I'm mobbing, yeah. Keeping it G if I'm keeping it P. You should know that I've been on that timing, yeah. Front or bottom, but I'm climbing, yeah. They don't know nothing bottom, yeah. Boom. Let's do it, 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 let's do it. Yeah. Okay, they know that I've been in the field.
Now let's meet the starting lineup for y'all. ICC Indians. A 6'2" sophomore guard from Oxford. Number 1, DJ Davis. And point guard, a 6'2" sophomore from Yazoo City. Number 2, Demaria Winston. And on the wing is small forward, a 6'5" sophomore from Terry. Number 7, Jaden Harper. And power forward, standing 6'6", a freshman from Tampa Bay, Florida. Number 8, Jason Johnson. And rounding up the starting five at center, a 6'8" freshman from Chattahoochee, Georgia. Number 20, Tyler Bob. Your Indians are led by head coach Aaron Wilson and his assistants Josh Wayne and Jacob High.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're just moments away from the Guaranteed Bank opening tip here between ICC and Hinds in the semifinals of the NJCAA Region 23 tournament. And the opening tip will be controlled by the Bulldogs of Hinds. I always have to pause for a second to remind myself there are two separate mascots, and Bulldogs being from the Utica campus, as ICC getting set to do battle with one of the hottest teams in postseason play. They were the last team to get in the playoffs, and here they are in the semifinals after a couple of big-time road upset wins, including an overtime victory last week, or I should say in their last game against Gulf Coast. As that shot's no good, but there is the jam by Fox on the putback. And ICC leads this one early, 2-0. Got to make some corrections to my scoreboard real quick for everyone watching at home. And just like most times, technology just don't want to agree with us. And there we go. Nice spin move in the paint. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, put back is there, as that was number 24, Sham, with the basket, and it's 2-all here early on in the contest. I do want to apologize, as I'm a good bit under the weather, trying to battle through that this evening. So you see ICC looking for that backdoor cut, and there is a foul away from the ball as they grabbed him as he went to the backdoor cut. One official said out of bounds. The official on the other side of the floor made the call, so the ball will stay with the Indians on the baseline. Well, no matter who wins this one, we will have the broadcast of the championship game coming your way. As they'll take on the winner, or excuse me, they'll take on Jones. Fall away shot is up, no good. Jones a 93-77 winner over Southwest in the first game of the afternoon. 2-2 is your score here. ICC and Hinds have already played twice this season. Both games were close. ICC won them both, one of them in a non-conference game. And the last time they played it was in a conference matchup. And I think ICC had to come from behind to win by 4. Oh, great defense, but good hustle to get it back. And that should be a shot clock violation as the shot clock reset. And so a little confusion as the officials are going to talk this one over here. Coach Wilson begging for the shot clock violation, and they are going to give it to him. And now Hinds coach is going to come out and ask, how do you make that determination? And that's just a tough call, but a good job by the officials getting together and talk that one over to make sure they were all on the same page and agreed here. 2-2 is your score coming up inside 18 minutes to play in the first half. Indians with the basketball, drive out, kick out to Harper for three. No. Rebound, Fox, and he knows how to finish. Second time tonight, Fox is threw one down, and ICC leads this one 4-2. We'll anticipate this one being another good basketball game between these two squads. There's a nice jumper knocked down that time by Henry. His first basket. We're tied at 4. So the Indians with it now. This is DJ Davis driving baseline. His shot is up, no good, and the rebound ripped down that time by Hinds. Nearly taken away by Harper, but Hinds did a good job of keeping the basketball with him now. And we'll dribble it down on the offensive side of the floor here. Bulldogs trying to drive inside, nothing there. Kick it out. Davis is going to deflect it out of bounds. It'll stay with Hinds with 7 seconds on the shot clock, inside 17 to play here in the first half. Quickly around the perimeter they go. Three-pointer on its way. Good. Big basket knocked down there, as that was Henry. He's now got 5 points in the contest. The largest lead of the night now for the Bulldogs is at 3. Indians with it. Winston wants the answer with the 3 on the other end, and he does. Winston buries the three-pointer. That's a good sign for the Indians early on, I should say, with their sophomore leader stepping up and drilling that 3 early in the contest. 7-7 is the score. Indians flip-flopping between zone and man-to-man defense. Bulldogs with it now in the corner, want to drive baseline. Shot is up, partially blocked, got his own rebound, put it back up, it's no good. Third time is not a charm because there is a foul. Well, the officials letting them play early, as there was tons of contact on that second shot. And so that foul is going to be whistled on number 1. Or no, excuse me. No, now marked on number 7, as that free throw is good. I was going to say they have it marked on 0 on the board, but that's impossible because he's not on the floor. But we do get a pair of substitutions coming into the game here. That last foul was on Harper. We've got Holiday and Cooperwood into the contest here for the Indians. That second free throw, no good. That substitution being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. They meet Monday nights at 7:07. They're currently in Arlington, Texas on their annual spring break mission trip. As that shot is up, no good, a lot of contact. But as I said, the officials letting them play here early on in the contest. Hinds, spin move, kick out, thought about the 3, good recovery that time defensively. Inside they go, Indians fall asleep, and there's going to be a foul on ICC. Great court vision that time by the Bulldogs. Able to get the defense up in the air and draw the foul, and that should take us to the 15-minute media timeout. We'll take the break with them and be back with more right after this.
Some overpriced pizza.
Don't do that. Order Little Caesars new Detroit-style slices and sticks for only $4.99.
You can have it all to yourself, human friend.
I'll take one.
Not a coat rack.
Me too.
I am a living, breathing deer.
I definitely want one.
Nice umbrella, bucko. Get new Detroit-style deep dish slices and sticks for $4.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
Welcome back out of the timeout here. ICC up in this one, or no, excuse me, trailing in this one 8-7. Hinds to the free throw line. Their largest lead of the game has been 3. As that first free throw is off the mark, no good for Clark. He is 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Second free throw, that one good. Nice adjustment there. He's now got 2 points on the evening, and the lead now 2 for the Bulldogs. As we said, the hottest team going right now in postseason play, the number 12 seed, taking on the number 25 team in the country, number 1 seed and MACCC champion ICC Indians. Fox kicks it out. This is Cooperwood. He wants to challenge inside. Turn around. His hook shot is off the mark. No good. And that's going to be a foul on the Bulldogs. The Hinds coach thought that it should have been a foul whistled on Fox as he got a little aggressive for the rebound, but the official saw it the other way and is going to explain to him why he called it the way he did. So I'm going to say the Indians caught a big-time break there. Indians with it. Bulldogs not want to give Holiday any type of breathing room here early on in this one, and rightfully so. He has been red hot here as he drives inside. Scoop shot is off the mark, no good. And now here come the Bulldogs wanting to get out on the open floor. Pull away jumper is off the mark, no good, and Fox high for the rebound. 9-7 is the score. Winston drives inside, reverse layup, pretty. Winston drives inside, reverse layup, pretty. And that was a nice job there by Winston, able to get that one back on the other end here. And we're tied at 9. Once again, Indians showing a lot of different looks defensively here, trying to keep Hinds out of their rhythm here early on. Inside out they go. Ball's going to be slapped out of bounds. It will stay with the Bulldogs on the baseline. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Substitution coming in here for the Bulldogs. This will be Stewart wearing number 5, checking in for Hinds. That substitution is being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. So the Bulldogs going to have to work quickly with 4 seconds on the shot clock. Got to get it in bounds. They just do. Throw the shot up, and it's good. Tough shot. Knocked down, I believe that was Clark with the basket. And I've got him with 4. 11-9 now is the score. Hinds and the Indians back and forth. Anything you could do, I could do better early on in this one. And another jam. Fox, 6 points in all of them above the rim. As that time, throwing it down with some authority is Fox. And we're tied at 11. Bulldogs with the basketball. Indians now in the 2-3 zone. Into the corner they go. Now 5 seconds on the shot clock. Bulldogs going to have to hurry. Jumper from the key on its way. No good. The tip, no, wouldn't fall. Great effort that time, but just unfortunate for the Bulldogs. It rolled off the front rim. And now ICC a chance to match their largest lead of the night. That three-pointer on its way. Banked in. Don't know if he called that the Renaissance bank shot or not, but Winston with his second three-pointer, that actually gives the Indians their largest lead of the night now at 3, 14-11, inside 13 minutes to go here until halftime. Bulldogs with the basketball now, looking to work on the offensive end. Into the corner they go. They want to match with a 3 of their own. It's off the mark, no good. Rebounds out of bounds, and they're going to say last touch by Hinds. Substitution coming in the game here for the Indians. This is going to be Phillip into the contest. Checking in for Hinds is Sham, number 24, one of the original starters. Those substitutions being brought to you by Max Home. Also checking in for the Indians, and last second check in there is Jaden Harper wearing number 7. Indians with their largest lead of the night, 14-11. A chance to build on that here. Winston looking to go to work. Drives inside, pauses, spins, hook shot, no. Rebound tipped out, and the Bulldogs find it. Well, both these teams showing a lot of defensive effort early on here. As there's going to be a pocket pick by Cooper Wood. Cooper Wood out to Holiday. Holiday wants the long two. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped out. An excellent job there. Good hustle, but they're going to say they didn't have to. They're going to say it was touched. And now Harper wants to make them pay for the three. No, but there's Holiday. His shot no good. Boy, there was a lid on the basket for the Indians. They got some good looks there, but just couldn't get any of them to fall. And the Bulldogs dodge a big-time bullet there. 14-11 is your score. ICC with the lead and Hinds with the ball. Wild shot put up. It's no good. As I said, the officials letting them be very physical on both sides of the floor early on in the contest. Holiday wants the three. Yes! Tim Holiday buries the three, the third three-pointer of the night for the Indians. And ICC now with their largest lead at 6. Well, that's one thing you do not want to do is let Holiday get an open look, and he'll make you pay every time. Media timeout. Let's take it with them and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Get Detroit-style slices and sticks for $4.99 from Little Caesars. 2 delicious slices and 4 pieces of Italian cheese bread. You get both all to yourself. Aren't you spoiled? Try Detroit-style slices and sticks for $4.99 from Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Welcome back as we reset out of the timeout here. ICC up in this one 17-11. 11-17. How ironic is that? To go here in the first half. The score 11-7, the time 11. Or excuse me, the score is 11-17, the time 11-17. So Hinds with the basketball now, looking to go to work here with 12 seconds on the shot clock. Now make it 7. Nice ball fake. Dribbles in for the extra shot. Now into the corner they go. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Got to throw up the NBA range three. It's left short, no good. The rebound's going to be out of bounds. They're going to say it will stay with the Bulldogs as it was deflected out by the Indians. Great defense there by the Indians to force them into the wild shot. Unfortunately, couldn't find the offensive rebound. And the ball now back to the Bulldogs with 20 seconds on the shot clock. So the Bulldogs with it now, looking to go to work. Indians fighting through the screen. Wild shot put up, and we've got a foul called here on the Indians. Give you some scores from today's action, brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Baseball and softball both taking on Mississippi Delta. Baseball was on the road. They picked up a 15-0 win in Game 1. Came back and won Game 2 by the final score of 5-3 in extra innings. And then in softball, ICC, the number 10 team in the country, has that first free throw, well, left it a little short. They won the first game 6-1 and then had to get a walk-off in the bottom of the 7th for a 4-3 win in the nightcap. Appreciate Coach Andy Kirk and Colin Minga stepping in for the call on those games this afternoon there on the Blue Channel. Neither free throw fell there. ICC leading this one 17-11. Feed it inside quickly. Nice shot. Good feed. As Winston with 8 points here early on in the contest to lead all scorers. And now ICC, with their largest lead of the night, continues to grow now at 8. Good quick pass, but nice recovery defensively by the Indians. Tried the extra pass there. Johnson steps in front of it, and Phillip finds a loose ball. Halfway through the first half, ICC up 19-11. Into the corner they go. Johnson dribbles in. Baseline jumper on its way. Halfway down. No good. And the Bulldogs with the rebound. A rare one-and-done trip there for the Indians. Bulldogs got a couple of subs getting set to check in at the next opportunity. Swinging around into the corner. They want the three-pointer again. That one on its way. It's no good. Rebound tipped out. And it's Davis with the rebound. He's wanting to drive inside. A lot of contact and a foul called there. I think it's one of those situations where if the shot goes in, probably no call. But since it did not, they went ahead and made that whistle. That's going to be the third foul whistled on Hinds. That is ICC with 4 fouls, as this will be DJ Davis going to the free throw line. First free throw is good for Davis, his first points of the evening. Mass substitutions across the board coming in for ICC. Number 10, Will Grayson. Checking back in is Kyler Fox for the Indians. A trio of subs came in for Hinds. It's now ICC leading this one by 10. Davis knocks down both free throws. And the Indians 21-11, 9:27 to go here. Bulldogs get a good trip this trip down the floor. They've been settling for those three-pointers as ICC has made them work deep into the shot clock, and that's going to be a bumping foul called there on Davis. That's going to be his first foul, team 5th foul. 3 have been called on the Bulldogs. So it'll be Hinds basketball on the sideline. And we may have another shot clock situation here. And they are going to make an adjustment to the shot clock. And some of the fans wanted the ball to go to ICC, but the referee did a good job saying, no, that's on me. He said, that was a bad toss to you, kid. So Hinds with it now, looking to go to work. ICC now in a 1-3-1 defense. Bulldogs nearly turn it over, but now they get it back, and they do turn it over. Tim Holiday with the steal. He knows how to finish. And no, can't get it to go, but there is Johnson with the putback. Jason with his first points of the night, and ICC continue to build on this lead here. 12 is the largest of the night for ICC. And DJ Davis now picks up his second foul, so he will check out. Winston will check back in. Checking in for the Bulldogs is number 11, Murray, and number 5, Stewart. Those substitutions are being brought to you by Max Home. They've got a location here in Fulton, as well as Sulligent, Alabama. If you're looking for a job, I encourage you to visit maxhome.com. So Hinds with the basketball, needing a basket in a big way here. Indians extending that pressure defense, still standing that 1-3-1. Wild shot put up, is off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, no good. And this is Fox in the open floor, the big man looking to go coast to coast. That time not throwing it down, but showing the 20-plus Division I coaches that are here tonight that he's got some handles as well. And the turnover gives the ball back to the Indians. And so more substitutions coming in here for Hinds now. This will be Thompson checking back in. That substitution being brought to you by your Itawamba County State Farm insurance agent, Brandon Poland. Grayson with the basketball, drops it off to Winston. He drives inside, had his shot blocked, but Cooper Wood's there to clean things up. Inside out they go. Winston eyes, tries, buys the three-point basket. And Hinds needs a timeout. Winston with his third three-pointer of the night. He's got 11. Let's take the timeout with him and be back with more right after this.
I stand alone with fire inside. This heart's a drum, I won't subside. Against the odds, I'll rise again with passion burning in my veins.
At Bank Okolona, consistency isn't just something we strive for. It's our way of doing business. One bank, multiple communities, consistently here for you. Find the branch nearest you at bankokolona.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we reset out of the timeout here. 7:45 to go until halftime. ICC up 28-11 here over the Bulldogs. They have not scored in a hot minute, and they need a good trip down the floor. I know I keep saying that each time they get the basketball. I'm going to have to take a timeout, folks. My BFF's up here. Miss Millie Kay, how are you, sweetheart? Good. All right, well, I'll see you at halftime, okay? I see Mama now, so okie doke. I'll come see you at halftime. As Kyler Fox knocks down another shot. That shot rattles in and out halfway down, and Fox gets the rebound. He's got 10 points here in the first half. As that shot is up off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped out, and Hinds finds it. And then they lose it out of bounds, but it's going to stay with the Bulldogs. Indians get some more subs in here. It would be number 8, Jason Johnson, and Shamar Phillip back in the game for the Indians. ICC has been on quite the run. Matter of fact, I believe it's a 23-0 run right now. Three-pointer on its way. Good. Big basket knocked down there. As that shot was good by number 5. That's Stewart, his first basket of the night. And that stops a lot of the bleeding there for the Bulldogs. They're down 30-14. Grayson with it now. Thought about challenging. Instead, picks up his dribble, tosses it over to Winston. And now back to Grayson. Ball fake on the 3, looking to drive inside. Good defense by the Bulldogs. Holiday for 3. That one off the mark, no good. Shamari with the rebound. Spins in the paint, puts it up and finishes. Phillip with the basket. And I'm not sure what the stoppage was there afterwards. The official may have given someone a warning or maybe an opportunity to get a sub in there. ICC 32-14 now. With the lead, Hinds with the basketball. Good job being patient against the press. Oh, beautiful spin move. Shot is up. No, couldn't get it to fall, but that'll be a foul on Johnson. So that is going to be the first foul on Johnson, the team 7th foul. Only 3 fouls have been called on Hinds so far here in the first half. First free throw is good. That's Clark. He is 3 of 5 from the line. He's got 5 points. Second free throw is good as well. He leads the way for Hinds with 6 points. 4 of those from the charity stripe. Near steal, Grayson able to find it. Looked like he kind of got accidentally slapped in the face. Some of the Hinds faithful wanted that one to be out of bounds on the Indians, but I think they're going to say we're just going to call it out of bounds on Hinds instead of calling the foul on the Bulldogs. I do like that decision. As Winston lost it, and they're going to say it will stay with the Indians once again. But I tell you what, the Bulldogs turning up the tempo here on the defensive side of the ball. And then eventually turn it over. And Casey Smith down there on the sideline taking photos. Doing a great job of protecting the camera and still trying to get the basketball at the same time. You can see photos from tonight's game on ICCimages.com. That's ICCimages.com. Shamari with the basketball. Picks up his dribble. Inside they go to Johnson. Lost the handle on it. Gets it back. Puts it up, and he's fouled. I'll tell you what, Henry did not like that call. He thought he had the ball tied up, but long enough to get a jump ball. And kind of showed a little bit of his frustration there at the end of the play. And a good job by the official to kind of just walk away from him and not really give in to that, because that is, I got to say, he's got a right to kind of fuss on that one. That first free throw is up in and good. This is Johnson at the free throw line. Second free throw off the back iron, no good, and the rebound to the Bulldogs. Well, Hinds has finished his final 5:30 very strong here as ICC has been in control of this one. It was 11-7 in favor of the Bulldogs. And then ICC just ripped off an incredible run to go up in this one, 33-16 now. Can make them on 5 minutes to play until halftime. Shot clock down to 5. Strong move in the paint. Shot is up and good. Nice move there, as that is Clark now with 8 points. He's leading all scorers for the Bulldogs. Grayson had that one slapped away, but a great job coming back to get it. We'll drop it off to Winston now. Winston had that one slapped away. Nice steal. Finish on the other end. Layup is good, as that was Thompson with the steal, rewarded with the basket on the other end. And here come the Bulldogs. Down by 13, trailed as much as 19. Lob it up, and no, wasn't there. Good defense to slap that one away. And now ICC will reset the offense. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Winston trying to get some clearance. Now drives inside. Challenges, and he is bulldozed over, and a foul called on the Bulldogs. So this will send Demarion Winston to the free throw line. He's got 11 points, 3 3-pointers here in the first half. First free throw is good. Both teams sending in mass substitutions here. Pretty much ICC. Looks like they're sending in their original starting 5. Or excuse me, Cooperwood coming in as well. We'll reset for you. You've got Winston at the line wearing number 2, number 6, Cooperwood, 20, Fox, 1, Davis, and 7, Harper, all on the floor here for the Indians. That second free throw is good. 13 points here in the first half for Demarion Winston. 15 is the lead for the Indians. They've led as much as 19. The Bulldogs have slowly but surely chipped their way back into this one. There's a drive inside. Nice ball fake. Great strip underneath by Cooperwood. The ball is going to go out of bounds and back to the Indians. Great defense there by Cooperwood underneath. It's going to be the 4-minute media timeout. We're going to take it with them and be back with more right after this.
If there's one thing I've learned in 23 seasons, don't be afraid of rejection. It's the greatest teacher of all time.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Get Detroit-style slices and sticks for $4.99 from Little Caesars. 2 delicious slices and 4 pieces of Italian cheese bread. You get both all to yourself. Aren't you spoiled? Try Detroit-style slices and sticks for $4.99 from Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 35-20, ICC with the lead. 3:54 to go here until halftime. Talked about the Bulldogs need to finish strong, with the Indians need to have a strong finish here as well. They've led as much as 19. Bulldogs have chipped away at it, got it back down to 15, as low as 13 so far. As there is going to be another jam. Fox with 12, the 4th dunk of the night for the big man. And the Indians up now 37-20. Not sure what Fox had for breakfast today. He needs to make sure he redoes that if the Indians advance to the championship game on Thursday. 3-pointer from the Bulldogs. Back iron, no. Davis with the rebound. Up the floor to Cooper Wood. Cooper Wood's going to lay it in. Smart there by Cooper Wood. Saw he had a guy flashing in on him. Didn't want to try to get a little bit too flashy. Want to go ahead and get the points. And now the Indians matching their largest lead of the night at 19. That ball slapped away out of bounds. Will stay with Hinds on the baseline. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Just under 3 minutes left until halftime. $15 seconds on the shot clock. Now make it 10. Tried to back him down, but great help defense there by Cooper Wood to take it away. Bounce pass forward. Cooper Wood, no. And a nice strong rebound there, pulled down by Sham amongst the trees. So Hinds dodges a big-time bullet there. Driving inside, then it's taken away by Fox. Harper in the open floor. The ball just did not want to go with him that time. It's almost like he hit a dead spot in the floor with the dribble, and the ball just stuck. So back-to-back turnovers, answered with turnovers, and that's going to be a reach-in foul. That one's going to go against Winston. More substitutions coming in here for ICC. Johnson and Holiday will come into the contest. For Hinds, it'll be Stewart in. Those substitutions are being brought to you by Little Caesars. Also checking in is Samuel Thompson. That was the 8th foul whistled on the Indians. Only 5 have been called so far here on the Bulldogs. The front end of a 1+1 bouncing around and falls. There's been 2 guys heading to the line tonight for the Bulldogs. It was Brown, who is 0 for 2. And now 5 of 7 from Clark. He's hit his last 4. And I jinxed him. 39-21, ICC with the lead and the basketball. Winston zips it ahead to Holiday. Harper, deep, NBA range 3, rattles home. Harper with his first points of the night. 5th three-pointer of the night for the Indians. And now ICC has doubled up the Bulldogs, 42-21 with the largest lead of the night. Deep NBA range 3 on the other end, no good. A lot of Indians kind of looking around to who gets the rebound, and Fox kind of said, okay, I'll take it if nobody else wants to. Indians with it now, 1.5 to play until halftime. Up top, Harper wants back-to-back threes. That one off the mark, no. Rebound to Johnson. Fighting underneath, and it's taken away by Hinds. Apologize for keep calling him Holmes. Inside drive, reverse layup, nice. It's been the Clark show here for the Bulldogs. He's got 11. The Indians turn it over. Clark with it underneath. His shot is up and good. Give him 13 here in the first half. And there's going to be a foul is going to be called here, as Winston was absolutely tackled on the play and landed awkwardly on the floor. Slow to get up, but will. What? How did they call that foul on Winston? Winston was the one that got taken to the floor on the loose ball. Ninth foul on the Indians, second on Winston. He will check out, and checking in will be Grayson. And this will send Stewart to the free throw line. First free throw is good. Bonus points, if you will, here for the Bulldogs. He's now got 4 points. That second free throw no good, and Harper rips the rebound. Grayson in the corner with a trap, in trouble, and they're going to call a timeout. Here are the Indians, as Coach Wilson taking this as an opportunity for a coaching moment here. Let's take a quick timeout and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Hey, I'm going to order some overpriced pizza.
Don't do that. Order Little Caesars new Detroit-style slices and sticks for only $4.99.
You can have it all to yourself, human friend.
I'll take one.
Not a coat rack.
Me too.
I am a living, breathing deer.
I definitely want one.
Nice umbrella, bucko. Get new Detroit-style deep dish slices and sticks for $4.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 56.6 seconds to play here, and Hinds is really closing with a fury as they're trying to rally back in this one as much as they can. The Indians having all sorts of issues with the press, and will finally break it into the front court. Johnson, extra pass, and another jam! Fox, 14 points in the first half, 5 dunks. And I guess they're going to ask for more time here on the shot clock. So the Bulldogs with it now. About 11 seconds and some change difference in the shot clock and the game clock. Hinds working around the perimeter, looking to drive inside. And it's taken away by Holiday. Holiday trying to cross over. Doesn't have anything, so backs it out to Grayson. Grayson nearly falls, and then just an unfortunate break there, as after he kind of tripped for a second, Stewart went to lunge for the basketball and instead went through the player to get to it. And so that will be his first foul, team's 6th foul, with 18 and a half seconds to go here until halftime. Indians get a good possession. They've led as much as 21. Up 44-26 right now. But the Bulldogs grabbing momentum heading into halftime. Winston looking like he's wanting to go one-on-one. Now drops it off to Holiday. Holiday up top to Fox. Fox back to Winston. Winston drives inside. His shot is up, no good. Rebound, put back, no! Maybe just a little bit too aggressive there. The shot's on its way, will not count. And we've played one here in Fulton. ICC 44, Hinds 26. We'll take a break and be back with the second half of action here from Fulton right after this.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First.
I wish we could get a stuffed crust pizza at a great price.
Get Little Caesars new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49.
Look at that delicious crust.
Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates two things: bad pizza deals and deer puns.
He's fine. And $9.49 new large stuffed crunch crust is the lowest price in stuffed crust. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza. Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
I stand alone with fire inside. This heart's a drum, I won't subside. Against the odds, I'll rise again with passion burning in my veins.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranteed Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
I wish we could get a stuffed crust pizza at a great price.
Get Little Caesars' new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49.
Look at that delicious crust.
Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates two things: bad pizza deals and deer puns.
He's fine. And $9.49 new large stuffed crunch crust is the lowest price in stuffed crust. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza. There is really no other place like ICC. A place where our goal is to be a little better today than we were the day before. We might not always reach that goal, but we should come so close you can't tell the difference. Our standards are always high, and they have been that way for more than 75 years. We have a competitive spirit and are committed to excellence. That's what Itawamba Community College is. We love our teammates, sacrifice for each other, and give everything we've got because we are family. We hear all the time how fired up people are to get to play against ICC. But when you play for ICC, nobody should be more inspired than you. It's really not complicated. We are ICC, and they aren't.
I wish we could get a stuffed crust pizza at a great price.
Get Little Caesars new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49.
Look at that delicious crust.
Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates two things: bad pizza deals and deer puns.
He's fine. And $9.49 new large stuffed crunch crust is the lowest price in stuffed crust. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza. Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
I stand alone with fire inside. This heart's a drum. I won't subside. Against the odds, I'll rise again with passion burning in my veins.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranteed Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
I wish we could get a stuffed crust pizza at a great price.
Get Little Caesars new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49.
Look at that delicious crust.
Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates two things: bad pizza deals and deer puns.
He's fine. And $9.49 new large stuffed crunch crust is the lowest price in stuffed crust. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Hey everybody, welcome back to What a Play Wednesday. I'm your host, Landry Kent.
Brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Learn more at renaissancebank.com.
Our first highlight comes from last week's softball game against Bevel State. Number 8, Victoria Fields, hits a walk-off double to bring number 11, Neely Hodum, home. Our second highlight comes from the men's basketball game against Mississippi Delta. Holiday has a monster block, and he helps the Indians get the 84-67 win. Our third and final highlight comes from the women's basketball game. Lockett gets the ball at the wing, calls for the screen, and then gets the ball to number 13, Brianna Turner, for the layup.
All right, Indians, keep giving it everything you've got, and maybe we'll see your highlight right here on What a Play Wednesday. Until next week, Roll Tribe.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Get Detroit-style slices and sticks for $4.99 from Little Caesars. 2 delicious slices and 4 pieces of Italian cheese bread. You get both all to yourself. Aren't you spoiled? Try Detroit-style slices and sticks for $4.99 from Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Welcome back to halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at some first half highlights while we run down some stats here in the first half. For Hinds, it was Henry with 5 points, Thompson with 2, Stewart with 5, and then the first half belonged to number 30, Clark. He had 13 points to lead the Bulldogs in scoring in the first half. For ICC, they're up 44-26 here at halftime. They were led in scoring in the first half by Kyler Fox, 14 points for the freshman out of Chattahoochee, Georgia. 5 of those coming off some pretty nasty dunks. You'll see those in the highlights here. You had 13 points from Demarion Winston, 2 points from DJ Davis, 3 from Tim Holiday, 5 points from Phillip, 2 points from Phillip, 2 points for Cooper Wood, 3 points for Harper, and 3 points for Johnson. Those are your first half stats being brought to you by Sam's Town Market and Mantachi. Those stats always unofficial. You can visit letsgoicc.com over the next few days to catch up on that. And, of course, the winner of this game will go on to face Jones College on Thursday for the championship of the Region 23. Jones defeated Southwest 93-77. We'll take another timeout and be back with the second half of action here. This is the Little Caesars halftime report.
Hey, I'm gonna order some overpriced pizza.
Don't do that. Order Little Caesars' new Detroit-style slices and sticks for only $4.99.
You can have it all to yourself, human friend.
I'll take one.
Not a coat rack.
Me too.
I am a living, breathing deer.
I definitely want one.
Nice umbrella, bucko. Get new Detroit-style deep dish slices and sticks for $4.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
ICC fans, we've got you covered like never before. The all-new Let'sGoICC.com is your award-winning home for everything ICC athletics, and when it's game time or showtime, head to Let'sGoICCTV.com, the official streaming home for ICC athletics, fine arts, and other special events. Watch it live or on demand anytime, anywhere. Let'sGoICC.com and Let'sGoICCTV.com, your front row seat for all things ICC.
Get Detroit-style slices and sticks for $4.99 from Little Caesars. 2 delicious slices and 4 pieces of Italian cheese bread. You get both all to yourself. Aren't you spoiled? Try Detroit-style slices and sticks for $4.99 from Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just moments away from the start of the second half here in Fulton. ICC leading at 44-26. 21 was the largest lead of the contest for the Indians. Excuse me. Say a little under the weather, trying to fight off that cough as much as I could. It finally caught up with me there. Hinds closed with a pretty impressive rally, but ICC was able to come back and finish strong. And that's going to be a foul on Winston to start. Not even 1 second off the clock, and Winston tagged with the foul, and that may be, and it is, his third foul. Well, if you're a Hinds fan, you're loving that. A cheap foul to start the second half, picks up the third on Winston. He will have to sit for a while. Holiday in here, so Winston, who had 13 points in the first half, commits the foul, so that's basically a turnover. As the Indians did have possession. Possession error will stay in favor of the Bulldogs after that foul. Into the corner, the Bulldogs go with it. But right now, if you're Hinds, you just work on chipping this thing down to 10. Indians in a 1-3-1 defense. That shot's off the mark, no good. Harper had the rebound. It was slapped out of bounds, last touch by Hinds. On the floor for the Indians, your Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, 5 on the floor here for ICC. In the second half, DJ Davis, Tim Holiday, Kyler Fox, Jason Johnson, and Jaden Harper. And now an illegal screen called on the Indians. So after the Indians were tagged with 9 fouls in the first half to only 5 called on Hinds, the Indians quickly 2 fouls here. That's going to be the second on Fox. So a big foul pickup there. And so Hinds with it now. Into the corner they go. 3-pointer on its way. That one off the back iron, no good. Rebound tipped out, controlled by the Bulldogs. Inside drive, shot is up, no good, and Fox rips the rebound. Fox well on his way for a double-double tonight. As we said, 14 points in the first half, and he's done a great job controlling the boards like he normally does for the Indians. Davis off the screen, inside layup, no good. Rebound is going to be tipped out. And Hinds finds it. Well, a great start in the second half for Hinds. They just haven't been able to capitalize. Long two, off the mark, no good. And we've got a foul underneath the basket. And this one official right here, he has called all 3 fouls to start the second half here, as that one's going to be called clearing out on number 24 for the Bulldogs. I didn't see that one. Thought he did a good job of working for position underneath. But either way it goes, now the Indians with the basketball lead it 44-26. Fox with the basketball. Backdoor feed, Johnson underneath, yes. Nice finish there by Johnson. Caught him napping. He's able to get his 5th point of the night. Does Johnson. And now the Indians up by 20. Thought about the 3-0 there. Quickly working around, drive inside, shot is up, and count the basket. 15 points now for Clark, and that's going to be the 3rd foul on Fox. So the top 2 scorers for the Indians in foul trouble now, as Fox will come out and Phillip will check in here for the Indians. These substitutions are being brought to you by our friends at Little Caesars right here in Fulton. Well, a chance at a 3-point play the old-fashioned way here from Clark. Free throw on its way, and no good, in the rebound to Holiday. So 27 of the Indians' 46 points are currently on the bench. And that one's going to be a foul. And that one's going to be on Clark, his 2nd. I don't know what the officials talked about at halftime. Maybe they felt there weren't enough fouls called. Or maybe they felt the game might have been getting a little chippy, so they want to come out and get it under control early. But, you know, fans might like to watch a game that go more than 15 seconds without a foul. Either way it goes, the foul on the Bulldogs. 3 have been called on the Indians, 2 on Hinds. ICC up in this one, 46-28. Now we've got another whistle. And we're going to reset the shot clock to 18 seconds. So not the smoothest start to the second half here, as that one is nearly taken away, but Holiday finds it. He's going to drive inside, had his shot blocked. Great job there by Ratliff. Didn't swipe down at the ball, kept his hand up and got the blocked shot. And once again, if you're Hinds, you want to work on chipping this thing away to 10. They've had a great start to the second half. They just haven't been able to cash in offensively. Bulldogs with it now, looking to go on the drive. Nothing there, and then they just push the ball a little bit too hard on the pass. It goes out of bounds, and the Indians get it back. 17-12 to go here in the second half. ICC 46, Hinds 28. Davis up the floor to Phillip. Phillip now drops it off to Johnson, over to Holiday. Davis, he wants to drive inside. He's bumped, pushes the shot up, and he should have a pair of free throws coming up here. Each team with 3 fouls here in the second half. We haven't played 4 minutes yet. So this will send DJ Davis to the line. DJ's got 2 points, all of those coming from the charity stripe. Makes that one. Davis with now 3 points. Second free throw, that one good as well. He's got 4, and the Indians up by 20. ICC in a 1-3-1 style trap. Hinds no issue with it. Now they reset. Into the corner they go with it. Indians adjust nicely. Now fall back into man-to-man defense. Kick it out. Good ball movement. Thought about the 3. Into the corner they go with it. On its way, left short, no good. Great defense rotation there by the Indians to take away what looked to be a good shot. Forced them into an awkward shot, and Davis cleared the rebound. Spin, Harper, no, denied. Another block shot there by Ratliff. ICC fans wanted a foul. I thought it was a good no call. Great hustle by Holiday to try to keep that one in bounds. His teammates really wasn't expecting him to get to that one as he goes out of bounds, so it will stay with the Bulldogs on the baseline. 24 seconds on the shot clock, 6:14 to go in the contest. 48-28 ICC with the lead. Hinds set to inbounds. Right to settle to lob it into the back court to Clark. Clark drives inside, wild shot put up and it falls. Clark has been the man this evening for the Bulldogs. He's got 17. And another chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way here. That foul's going to be whistled on Jason Johnson, his second, team's fourth. 7 fouls have been called, and we are yet to play 4 minutes here into the second half. So, again, don't really know what the officials were talking about at halftime, but maybe felt, like I said, the game might have been getting a little bit chippy, so wanted to come back and get it under control early here in the second half. And there's another foul called. Well, I'll say this. Even though the fouls are taking center stage right now, they are calling it both ways, and at the end of the day, that's what you want. So Davis with it, drops it off to Johnson. Johnson to Phillip. Phillip's going to work it over to Harper. Harper feeds it inside now to Johnson. Johnson wanting to go to work. Goes underneath. Layup is up. No good. Good defense that time on the part of Stewart to stay straight up and not commit the foul. And now the Bulldogs continue to have an opportunity here to chip away. Inside out they go. Extra pass into the corner. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds when he made his drive to the basket. Turnover will give it back to the Indians. Timeout on the floor. Media timeout. Let's take it with them. We'll be back with more right after this.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
At Bank Oklahoma, consistency isn't just something we strive for. It's our way of doing business. One bank, multiple communities, consistently here for you. Find the branch nearest you at bankoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 15:38 to go here in the second half. ICC 48, Hinds 31. Big story of the second half so far. Demarion Winston picked up his third foul on the first second of the second half. And then shortly after that, Kyler Fox picked up his third foul. Two of the Indians' top scorers this evening on the bench early on here in the second half. ICC has led as much as 21 as Harper has it inside. Good recovery defensively. Turnaround jumper. Bouncing, no. And the rebound to the Bulldogs. As I said, ICC has led as much as 21. Hinds has had some opportunities to get back in this game. Haven't capitalized, but are slowly chipping away at this one. Bulldogs with the basketball now. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, nice crossover. Shot is up, no good. And, again, folks, I don't want to sound like I'm harping on this, but you saw the guy kind of pump fake, lean into the defender after he landed, and I think that's what Coach Wilson's trying to say here is, you know, he created the contact there, and not a lot of contact, but they are, again, calling anything and everything here in the second half. 6 points now for Henry. Well, grab a nice cold Coke, sit back, and get comfortable, folks, because we're going to be here a while in the second half as that second free throw is good. 7 points now for Henry. Nice job by Henry to take advantage and cut what now was a 21-point lead down to 15, and there's Cooper Wood with his 4th point of the evening. Big answer there by the Indians. Quick three on the other end. That one off the mark, no good. The three ball has not been there tonight for the Bulldogs. Matter of fact, they have not hit one in the contest. Cooper Wood again. No, the iron unkind. Excuse me, they've hit 2 3-pointers. ICC hit 5 in the first half. Inside, wild shot put up, no good. Rebound tipped out, and Davis finds it up the floor to Harper. Harper leaves it back to Holiday, and the layup is good. I think Harper was expecting Holiday to be a little bit closer. He was going to lob it up that time. Saw that he wasn't, so just eased it back to him and let him ease it in there for the layup. Wild shot put up, no good. That last basket was the 5th of the night for Holiday. And that foul is going to be on Johnson, so he now has 3 fouls. And now this will send Clark back to the free throw line. Got him unofficially 18, now 19 points on the evening. He leads all scorers in the contest. Second free throw, it is good. Bounced around and decided to fall. 20 points now for Clark, as he is trying to will his team back in this one. Davis behind the back jumper, yes. Pretty basketball there by Davis. His first field goal of the evening. He's got 6. ICC now up 54-35. Semifinals of the Region 23 tournament here, hosted by ICC. The winner of the first game today was Jones. They took care of business by the final score of 93-77. Led that one from opening tip to the final bell and was in control of that one pretty much the entire way. ICC went on a 20-0 run, has led as much as 21. As Holiday is shoved, puts the shot up, they're going to say it does not count. They're not going to give him the old school NBA follow through there. This will be ICC ball on the baseline. And those were the type of fouls I think the officials saw late in that first half is what made them tighten the belt here in the second half, was kind of those aggressive style fouls. And I think that's what they were wanting to get under control. And I'll say this, they've done a good job. Now, is it frustrating as a fan and as a commentator to sit there and watch them call a foul every 15 seconds? Yes. But if that's what it takes to get the game back under control, then that's what you've got to do, and they've done that. So kudos to the officials in that sense. As thought about the three, now pops it. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound is to Harper, and Harper wants to get out and run. Spins into a double team, keeps the dribble. Holiday for three, that one short, no good. Rebound, though, by Davis. Ball fake, shot is up, it's no good. Well, the Indians just struggling to buy baskets here in the second half, but so are the Bulldogs. Backdoor cut to Clark. Clark had his shot blocked. Rebounds tipped out, still loose. Great job by Ratliff just to tip it and keep it alive. And Schaum that time just did not want to shoot the ball, and eventually it ends up back in the hands of Ratliff, who saved the play there. And he got the basket. Boy, that would have been unfortunate for the Bulldogs and then got scored there after Schaum was open underneath and was looking to pass. As Davis wants the three, it's off the mark, no good, and nothing but maroon shirts underneath to grab the rebound. And we've got a blocking foul called here on ICC. We'll have the media timeout here. ICC 54, Hinds 37. We'll take a timeout with them and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Off your toes, little man.
Powerade, hydrating the journey with 50% more electrolytes.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 11:59 to go here in the contest. ICC 54, Hinds 37. The Indians gone cold from the floor here after early fouls on Winston and Fox have taken the top two scorers out of the game here for the Indians. Hinds defensively has caused ICC a lot of problems. But if you're a Bulldog fan, you're kind of unfortunate because they haven't been able to turn those opportunities into points on the offensive end, as that first free throw is good. That is the third free throw in a row for Henry. He's now got 8 points. That second free throw is good. I'll tell you right now, if you're Hinds, you can get that thing to 10. By the time you get to 10 minutes, you're going to be feeling really good. If you're the Indians right now, you got to answer with a run of your own here. Davis to Cooperwood. Cooperwood now to Harper. Again, the Bulldogs being so aggressive defensively. Holiday spots up for three. That one's off the mark, no good. Rebound's going to be fought for. Saved in bounds by Johnson, but nobody there for the Indians to help him out. Now here come the Bulldogs on the other end. Beautiful quick pass. Schaum goes inside. His shot is up. No good. Tip, no. Rebound being fought for. Somehow the Bulldogs come away with it. Three-pointer on its way. Good. Big three-point basket. Knocked down there. Second of the night for Henry. He's got 12. Here come the Bulldogs. 54-42. And the Indians look like they're getting ready to put Winston and Fox back in the game. Davis with the basketball now. Indians need a basket in a big way. Davis directing traffic. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Harper calling for a screen. He'll get it. Hesitates. Step back jumper. Yes! Big basket knocked down there by Harper. ICC wants to take the timeout. Will take the timeout with them. They're going to turn it into a media timeout. Back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Sam's Town Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Hey, I'm gonna order some overpriced pizza.
Don't do that. Order Little Caesars new Detroit-style slices and sticks for only $4.99.
You can have it all to yourself, human friend.
I'll take one.
Not a coat rack.
Me too.
I am a living, breathing deer.
I definitely want one.
Nice umbrella, bucko. Get new Detroit-style deep dish slices and sticks for $4.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranteed Bank. We're more than a bank, we're a community.
Welcome back. 10:46 to go here in the contest. ICC leading at 56-42. They've led as much as 21, but the Bulldogs of Hinds continue to chop away at this. As Winston and Fox have checked back into the game. Cooper with the steal and the layup. Great job there out of the timeout by ICC to create a turnover and get some points and get momentum back in their favor here on this 4-0 run. Indians in a 1-3-1 trapping style defense. Bulldogs with it. That's going to be slapped out of bounds. Last touch by the Indians with 15 seconds on the shot clock. We said you wanted to try to get it to 10 or as close as 10 as possible by the time you hit the 10-minute mark here. As there's a drive inside, Clark's shot is up and good. Clark has been impressive tonight. He's got 22. 58-44 is the score. 10 minutes now go here in the second half of play. ICC trying to advance to the championship game Thursday night as there's a layup by Harper. Harper has picked his game up here over the last few minutes. He's now got 7. And ICC up in this one 60-44. They'll get Jones. We talked about Jones impressive today in a 93-77 win over Southwest. So the Indians with the basketball. Winston back in. He's going to pull up a long 2, drills it. Well, that's impressive. Winston has been on the bench for a while. Matter of fact, almost 10 minutes. And he was able to step in instant offense. He's now got 15 points on the evening, and ICC now up 62-44. In trouble, able to get the ball on the outside. Now trying to go inside, lost his footing. And the jumper is up and good. Nice job there, as that was Henry. He's got his 14th point. The official going to take a timeout here, allow the floor to get mopped up. What had happened earlier, the reason why that spot is randomly wet, it was number 5 for Hinds, Stewart. He tripped over his own feet and slid. So he slid from about the second A in Itawamba all the way to the sideline. So there is a large spot on the floor there for Sweat where he slid earlier. Gabriel down there. And David on the other end mopping things up. Former managers here for the Indians. Winston absolutely hammered. You get a chance to see David come on the floor now and mop things up. Appreciate those alumni coming back home, wanting to try to do what they can to help the Indians this season, even though they're no longer going to school here. David at Blue Mountain as a manager there. So this will be Winston to the free throw line. He's got 15 to lead all scorers here for the Indians. And leaves that one short. (62-46). Second free throw. That one rattles home. Good. He's now got 16 to lead the way for the Indians. And ICC now up 63-46. The Bulldogs need to continue to chip away at this one. Can't afford to trade baskets. Beautiful pass. Great block, but a foul is going to be called. Hey. Let's sneak one more look at that. Maybe got him with the body. At the end of the day, it don't really matter what the official calls, if it's right or wrong. It matters if they call it. And the official thought he was a little too aggressive there, as that free throw was no good for Ratliff. Second free throw, that one good. Ratliff now has 3 points, all 3 of those here in the second half. Of course, when we talk about those stats, we talk about Samstown Market and Manatee. Holiday drives inside, his shot blocked, and a foul on the other end, and that one looked to be pretty clean too. So I guess you can say no harm, no foul. Well, obviously no foul, but you can't say that because there was a foul. But Holiday was whistled for the foul for the block on that end, and now Ratliff whistle for the foul on this end. Both those blocks look pretty clean. But as we said, at the end of the day, consistency is what you want. And consistency is what we're getting. Holiday's first free throw is up in and good. 6 points for Holiday. Indians would love for him to find his rhythm here in this final 8 minutes. It's ICC up 64-47. Second free throw good for Holiday. He's got 7 points. 65-47. Now the Indians saw their lead shrink down to about 12. Now have pushed it back out here to 18. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good. High for the rebound. That time was Winston. And Winston got slapped with the official and then almost had the ball taken away, but there's a steal at half court by the Bulldogs. Layup, no good. Offensive rebound. Put back, no. And a foul? No. They're going to say it's out of bounds. There's going to be a timeout on the floor. We'll take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
It all leads to this moment. It started with stepping out and discovering what you're capable of. Planning your future while learning, serving, and getting a real collegiate experience. Because the place you start can change everything. Itawamba Community College. You belong here.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 7:36 to go here. ICC leading this one 65-47, trying to punch their ticket to the Region 23 Finals to take on Jones Thursday at 6. Hinds, however, not going quietly into the evening here as they have really upped the pressure in this second half, but kind of like the Indians, they have struggled offensively and haven't been able to cash in on some of these turnovers they've been able to force. So that has been a big break for the Indians here in the second half. Will Grayson checked in during that timeout. Harper leaves it up the floor, and a smart by Fox to not try to throw that one down, and then he's got it stripped away. You got to be careful with your Fox. Don't get that fourth foul on a frustration call, and a nice finish on the other end. 16 points, 11 of those coming in the second half here. Harper loses the handle on the basketball, and a smart play by the Indians to slow it down and back it back out here. 7 minutes to play here in the contest. DJ Davis looking to go on the drive. Pull-up jumper, left short, no good. Rebound tipped out, and Clark finds it. Clark wanting to go one-on-one here. He'll drive inside, had it poked away, out of bounds, and the ball will stay with the Bulldogs. Well, if you're an ICC fan, boy, you are happy you were able to build that 21-point lead. This would be nip and tuck. This would be a completely different ball game right now as officials coming up to wipe up the floor again. It is a humid night, of course, with the rain and everything that's been in the area, so players probably sweating a lot more than they're used to. So the Bulldogs with it. Boy, deep three, left short, no good in the rebound to the Indians. Davis lost his dribble, in trouble, but Grayson will walk over and get it. Will Grayson, a sophomore out of Yazoo City. Drops it off to Holiday. Now we'll get it back. That man-to-man defense from Hinds. And it's a steal by Clark. And he'll lay it in. He's got 24. The Bulldogs have cut it to 14. 6:16 to go here. 30-second timeout. We'll be back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Pullen, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Welcome back as we're reset here in the contest. 6:16 to go here, 65-51. Second time tonight that we've seen the Bulldogs cut the lead that once was 21 down to 14. That's about as close as they've been here in the second half. Can they continue this run here? Do the Indians have an answer? Bulldogs have gotten it done defensively. Winston back into the contest. He's trying to drive inside, and he's going to be fouled by Ratliff. And that will send Winston to the free throw line. Both teams should now be shooting bonus free throws here for the remainder of this one. This will be 2 free throws, however, coming up here for Demarion Winston. Winston's got 16 points to lead the way from the Indians. Free throw is good. Now got 17. He picked up his third foul 1 second into the second half. Sat for about 10 minutes. And then Fox, shortly thereafter him, he picked up his third foul, so he sat also for about a good 10 minutes to start the second half. Both those guys were the leading scorers for the Indians in the first half. Indians offense struggled with them on the floor, with them off the floor, but Hinds fans, they missed an opportunity and weren't able to make a significant dent in that lead with their top 2 scorers out of the game. Three-pointers off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound by Clark. Another three-pointer on its way. That one good. First three-pointer of the night for Hayward. It's a big one. Makes it a 67-54 contest. As Davis brings it into the front court here for the Indians. Hinds fans, they've got a good crowd here. They're trying to get behind their squad to get them rallied back in this one. Winston with it. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Gets by the defender. Fadeaway jumper is off the mark, no good. And oh my goodness. Kyler Fox is knocked down on the other end of the floor after getting his own legs knocked out from underneath him on the rebound. He's still down. And the officials, my goodness, you've got to call that, as that was obvious here on the other end of the floor. Hopefully he's okay. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC Athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranteed Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
Welcome back. Kyler Fox able to walk off on his own power. I'm not saying this to be rude, folks, but I'm just saying this. I've seen JUCO basketball for more than 15 years of my life, and those type of fouls eventually lead to worse situations, and that one happened right there on the baseline in front of an official. Fox went up for the rebound, got his legs cut out from underneath him. Luckily, he's okay. DJ Davis, jumper good. Davis has been strong for the Indians here in the second half. He's got 8, and there's a big three-pointer not down. I think that was Bowie, I'm not for sure. I was looking down on my stat sheet just then. And they try the backdoor lob, steal by the Bulldogs. This could be a big basket here on the other end. The shot is up, it's good. We've got a 10-point contest with 4 minutes to play. And then there's a steal by the Bulldogs on the other end. But then they turn it right back over to Holiday. Holiday in the open floor. No look pass to Johnson. His layup is good. Timeout on the floor. Don't you dare go anywhere, folks. We've got a good one brewing here. We'll take a timeout and be back with more right after this.
Hey, I'm gonna order some overpriced pizza.
Don't do that. Order Little Caesars new Detroit-style slices and sticks for only $4.99.
You can have it all to yourself, human friend.
I'll take one.
Not a coat rack.
Me too.
I am a living, breathing deer.
I definitely want one.
Nice umbrella, bucko. Get new Detroit-style deep dish slices and sticks for $4.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Bulldogs rallying back in this one, now trailing 71-59. They got it to 10. That's as close as they've been in the second half. Indians had a big answer on the other end. This one could come down to who's got enough gas left in the tank to find a way to win this one. ICC in a 1-3-1 press. And a near turnover at half court. The Bulldogs avoid that. Three-pointer on its way, no good, and Fox with the rebound. Boy, that would have been big there for the Bulldogs had they knocked down that three to get it within 10. Now for the Indians, you need to get a basket. Got to protect the basketball this trip down the floor. Fox with it, drops it off to Winston. Winston eyes, tries, can't buy the three, and the rebound pulled down by the Bulldogs. Good to see Fox back in the contest after taking that nasty spill earlier. Hinds with a nice block out on the other end. Inside out they go. They want the three this time, and it's good. Big three-pointer knocked down that time. Second of the night for Stewart. 71-62. 3 minutes of play in this one. The Bulldogs not going quietly into the evening here. Do they have some magic left in them? And there's going to be a reach-in foul called. And that foul is going to be whistled on number 2. That's going to be Hayward. Well, this is where the game could hinge here, folks. Who can hit the free throws down the stretch? This is Demarion Winston going to the free throw line for a 1+1. First free throw is good for Winston. He's got 19. And Coach Neville getting his money's worth over there with the official during that first free throw attempt. Credit to the official. He listened him out there and then eventually walked away from him. Now Coach Wilson going to come over and get in the official's ear, and both free throws knocked down. 20 points. Winston leading the way for ICC. It's 24 by Clark leading the way for the Bulldogs. Clark's got the basketball now. Inside out they go. They want another three-pointer. It's on its way. That one good. 19 points, 14 in the second half for Henry. And it's going to be another timeout on the floor. Don't you dare go anywhere, folks. This one getting interesting down the stretch. Back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Pullen, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 73-65. Indians clinging to the lead here. Led as much as 21. Bulldogs, this is as close as they've been in a while. And we've got a foul on the inbounds. We'll take your pick, as like Hinds might have decided to maybe foul on the inbounds to start with there, as they kind of grabbed both players as they were breaking off the screen there. Looks like Winston might have got poked in the eye. And so Winston will head back to the free throw line. So that is the 10th foul whistled on Hinds. So it'll be 2 free throws coming up here. ICC has been tagged with 8. First free throw is good. Winston with 21. Indy's going to clear out the paint here. Chance to push the lead back to 10. And he does. Big makes there from Winston. ICC stops a little bit of the bleeding now as Hinds with it. They've gotten hot from beyond the arch to climb back in this one. And they're going to try another one. Deep three. That one left short. No good. Long rebound, though. Pulled down by the Bulldogs. Great job hustling down the rebound. Three-pointer on its way. That one left short. No good. Rebound tipped out, and Davis finds it for the Indians. Well, 2 good looks at the basket that time. Unfortunate for the Bulldogs. Couldn't get it to fall. Lane opens up for Winston. He'll go in and lay it in. Winston now with 24 points. He and Clark lead all scorers on the evening, as that shot is no good. And the rebound chased down by Fox. Looked like they tried to foul Fox, but the official did not call it. And the coach is not going to try to get him to foul here. Down 12 with 1:30 to go. Winston goes inside. He's knocked to the floor. Nothing malicious there, just a good hard foul to make him earn it from the free throw line. And ICC can start melting this one away if they can continue to hit free throws. So Winston will head back to the free throw line. He's got 24 points. Free throw on its way, good. Give him 25. I'm going to go ahead and say it because I thought it. He's 10 of 11 from the free throw line, has hit his last 8. If he misses it, it's on me. Instead, nothing but the bottom of the net there for Winston. ICC pushes it back to 14. Winston has been big for the Indians down the stretch. Right now, if you're Hinds, you can't be too choosy here. You got to get a shot up. That three-pointer bouncing around and falls. Henry drills the 3, his 4th of the evening. A full timeout taken here, so we're going to take it with them. We'll be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
I stand alone with fire inside. This heart's a drum, I won't subside. Against the odds, I'll rise again with passion burning in my veins.
welcome back as we're reset now. 1:19 to go in the contest. ICC 79, Hinds 68. Got to respect the Bulldogs, the number 12 team in the tournament. Last team in, went on the road, picked up 2 big-time upsets to get here to the semifinals. And they have not gone quietly into the evening here despite being down 21. They cut it all the way down to 8, but ICC has had some answers here of late. Winston wanting to go one-on-one, spins, fadeaway jumper, yes! Winston just putting on a clinic. He's got 28-15 here in the second half. That shot's off the mark, no good. Harper rips the rebound, had it slapped away though. Thought about the 3-ball fakes, now puts it up. 3-pointer on its way, off the mark, no. Rebound being fought for, and Davis saves it in bounds, but he slid on the floor. As we talked about, there's been issues tonight around that paint area as he slid on the floor and his foot goes out of bounds, so the ball will go back to the Bulldogs. Well, with 40 seconds left to play, you feel a lot better now if you're an ICC fan. Tried the old Scottie Pippen off the back, get it back and lay it in, but didn't get it to fall. The 3-pointer put up, it's left short, no good. And so ICC looks like they will advance on to Thursday night's championship game. Listen, if you're in the area, 6 o'clock will be that Guaranteed Bank opening tip. We do want to encourage you to come out and help support ICC. It's been a minute since they've been in the Region 23 championship game, and they're playing Jones. That one should be a good one between 2 of the best here, not only in the state but in the entire country. Will be clashing for that Region 23 title. Winston with the basketball. He's going to be fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 here. Well, it's a good day to be an Indian. Baseball swept Mississippi Delta with a win of 15-0, 5-3. And then softball, they swept Delta as well, 6-1, 4-3. And the Indians are going to cap the evening off with a win here as Winston gets his 29th point of the evening. Fox will check out, and Harper will check out as well. Invite you to stay tuned. We'll have our Renaissance Bank post-game report coming your way at the conclusion of this one. That free throw is good. 30 points for the sophomore, Winston, as he had 13 in the first half, picked up his 3rd foul in the first second of the second half, sat out 10 minutes of the second half, came back and rallied the Indians, especially down the stretch. As there's a 3-pointer on its way, it's off the mark, no good. Rebound to the Bulldogs. 3-pointer, that one off the mark, no good. Rebound to Cooperwood. He'll hang on to it. Bulldogs will not foul, and ICC will pick up the 83-68 win here to advance to Thursday night's Region 23 game here in Fulton. We'll take a timeout, come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report here on the ICC Sports Network.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have the pep band here, but you do hear the chop echoing throughout the Davis Event Center as ICC picks up the 83-68 win here over Hinds to advance to the Region 23 championship game right back here at the DEC Thursday night at 6. Let's take a look at some final stats. Of course, we'll take a look at some Little Caesars highlights from the game. Of course, these stats being brought to you by Samstown Market in Manatee. Always unofficial. We do invite you to visit letsgoicc.com for those official stats at the end of the day. For Henry, he had a very impressive second half. He only had 5 points in the second half. He finished with 22 on the night, 3 3-pointers in the second half, 4 overall. You had Ratliff with 3 points, unofficially Bowie with 6 points. You've got Thompson with 2, and Stewart with 7. Then Cham had 2, but the story of the night, man, what a night by Clark. The freshman guard out of Troy, New York, 24 points. Very impressive night tonight by him, but he kind of went silent down the stretch. India's defense clamped down on him there. For ICC, they were led in scoring by Demarion Winston. He had 30 points. Matter of fact, he went on to hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 straight free throws in the second half. Then you had 14 points from Kyler Fox. And you had 2 points from DJ Davis, or excuse me, 8 points from DJ Davis, 7 points from Holiday, 2 points from Phillip, 4 points from Cooper Wood, 7, Harper, 8, Johnson, and that rounds out your scoring there on the evening as always. So stats unofficial. We've got a big one for Thursday night. ICC and Jones meeting for the second time this season. It was an instant classic down in Ellisville. I imagine the same will be this here in Fulton. We encourage you to come out. It'll be a 6 o'clock Guaranteed Bank opening tip. $10 to get in. No better way to spend $10 on a Thursday and come cheer the Indians to a victory in the region championship game. So for Casey Smith, who's been taking photos tonight, you can see those on ICCimages.com. Cal Brown's been updating social media as well as running our camera for tonight's broadcast. I'm Adam Gore saying so long from Fulton. Have a blessed evening, and as always, Roll Tribe.
I wanna do it. That's what you do, but I just don't know which way to turn. I'm about to dance in my brain.
It all leads to this moment. It started with stepping out and discovering what you're capable of. Planning your future while learning, serving, and getting a real collegiate experience. Because the place you start can change everything. Itawamba Community College. You belong here.